Well, good morning everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can see, I've moved the fences again. And I've been moving them every couple of days. And they were like here. It's been like 3 days since they've been over here. And then you can see how they're kind of knocking it down so I don't have to mow. They get some grass and bugs and roughage, and I've got both fences moving them every day, and it's just easier that way because as you can tell here I haven't cut the grass. It was really high, and they're doing a real good job. Look, they're following me around. They think I have treats. And I mean, they're not killing the new grass, so next time I move it, I may try to move it up this, move this section up this way, and then bring this more over here. We'll see. I've been moving it every couple of days. Goodness. Okay, so I guess the last day we made a video maybe was last week when I'm really not sure. I know I told y'all about us cleaning the pen with for get ready for Brooks Slam, and as you can see, the truck's clean. I was gonna crank up the lawnmower or get the belt on it and mow, but I figured I'd put that off, so instead I washed the pickup truck. Yeah, because it was dusty. I had to get the, oh my gosh, can't even talk this morning, the leaf blower the other day, because Thursday, Kristen and Mother and I, we went and picked up Mother's carpet padding, and I'll get into all that. And after that, we went to the feed store to get some different kind of show feed for Brooks Lamb. And you can see, he's been out for about 2 hours. He's down there with her. Oh, the feet trimming video where Gracie got, that was the last video. So I'll catch y'all up. Y'all can tell I still haven't mowed, but look how pretty that grass is. It's about over here, maybe knee deep in some places. And then I tried to weed eat right here the other day, and then the batteries both went dead, so they're charged up now. But on the hillside, as you can see, it's looking so much better. And I came in and put grass seed down there, so I've been watering it twice a day, trying to get a little bit of grass to grow here, so when it rains, until we get it all fixed, it will hold like this. So everything's been doing good. What else have we done? Last weekend, I might have told y'all, I'm not for sure. Mother's hot water heater busted. My sister and I went and got her a new hot water heater. Me and my sister and my brother-in-law installed it. And then I wound back going up there, and there was some more of the padding that was still wet. And she just wanted it cut out. She didn't want to put it down. So cut it out. And we measured, and we went and got her some carpet padding. And when we went and got her some carpet padding, I found some remnants that were 12, both of them were 12 by 11. Both of them cost $100 a piece. So I bought them. I didn't pick them up. When I go to pick them up, I'm going to get them to go ahead and cut the padding for each room, because one room's upstairs is 8 by 10. The other is 9 by 10, and I figured I'd just get them cut. And I figured I'd just go ahead and put carpet up there, and then the laminate flooring that I was going to use up there for those rooms, because I have it, I'll probably put it in the bathrooms, because I think both of the bathrooms are, I have to measure again, but I think they're 8 by 10 or 8 by 12. So that, and I've been trying to decide if I'm going to put carpet down in my room. I haven't decided yet. I still might. So I've been getting educated on how to put it down. I think the tack strips are going to be the hardest, and I'll pick those up too. But yeah, spray foam guy was supposed to come the end of this week, and he didn't come, so hopefully he'll be here next week. Because he had texted me, I think, Tuesday, and said he was going to try to be here at the end of the week, and he didn't make it. So hopefully he'll be here next week. Been talking to one of my friends. God's been working wonders in her life. She was diagnosed with cancer, and they gave her, I think, a year to live. But now, after the chemo and stuff, it's actually helping her. So, thank goodness for prayers being answered, and I hope and continue to pray that her health will just keep getting better. What else has went on? Oh, I went back up to Mother's after we got the carpet padding. On Friday, I got it all down, got all of her carpet back down, got all the transition plates back down. So Mother got taken care of. And yesterday, Shane had ball games all day over in Grand Saline. So I got there about 9 o'clock. Her first game started at 8. They were still playing. I think they had a couple of innings left to play, so I got to see the end of that game. And then their next game started at 9:15, and it was probably a little bit later than that because the first game didn't end exactly when it was supposed to. And then after that game, Kristen, Shane, and I went and ate. And then we went to the hardware store, one in Grand Saline, and I picked up a drill for concrete and some screws and anchors for concrete for those 2 sidewalls. And I'll walk in there. The 2 sidewalls, the one that I have to build right here, which I'm thinking it's 3 or 4 foot. To 8 foot, tie into that, and then the one over there in that bathroom. But yeah, it's not bad in here. When it got warm the other day, it was a little okay, but it's been, and this without any insulation. But I got to get this one, so I've got the anchors, got the other. I'm gonna screw all the walls and build them up. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, y'all leave me a comment if y'all think I should carpet this, because I should have enough of the laminate flooring to now do that bathroom and that bathroom possibly. I really hadn't wanted to do that, especially in mine, but I may go ahead and do it, and I'll have to get the padding that goes underneath that to put down. It would make it a little bit better. So, come on, Maggie. But you can see we got everything taped up except for that one. Come on, let's go out. So then when we got back from the hardware store after getting the screws and anchors, there's Dutton. He's been being pretty good. I've been proud of him. He's been being pretty good, especially yesterday after being cooped up all day long, because I left from here at 8 o'clock in the morning and didn't get home until like 7:30 in the evening. And I'd fed right when I left and had to feed right when I got back. So, and he was really good having to stay pinned up all day. So I'm glad he's actually not getting into trouble and relaxing. He did graze out there for a while, and he didn't mess with the fence. But then again, I had the water hose up here, and every time he'd get close, I'd squirt him. And then so then after we got back from the hardware store, Shane had other ball games that I think it started at 2. At 2 o'clock, it heated up and it was warm. I think I I got sunburned. Matter of fact, I had to move out of where Kristen and I was sitting and get in the shade, and pretty much stood up to watch the girls play. And then after they played that game, they played one more. So they wound up playing 4 games yesterday. By the end of the last game, it had started cooling off. That third game, Shane was really getting hot. But they played. It's a different. I didn't video because I got too hot. It was a different kind of rules, and you know, third strike run rule they didn't use. There was a few other rules that were a little bit different. Oh, they went into a tiebreaker on their game, and the umpire didn't go by the tiebreaker rules. So it was a little bit different. It's a small community over there's organization of this girls softball league. So I don't know how many teams are in it, but I think, I'm not for sure where they play next. Maybe Edgewood, I think Kristen said. I'm not for sure where that is. It's been a long time since I've even been to Grand Saline, and I took the back roads and went over through Van, and it's just, when you're gone from an area for 30 years and you come back, I mean, there are places, even in Tyler, that I used to drive all the time. I mean, everything is just unrecognizable. But, yeah, I got back home, had a little bit, it was still hot here. There was no breeze blowing. I got everything fed, and by the time I got in, I kind of started getting a little headache, and I think that was from getting a little bit sunburnt, mostly on my face. And I wore pants, which I should have wore shorts. So, but, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I took a couple aspirins and got cleaned up and just rested. And brings us today, what we're up here doing. Water down the pens, water down my grass over here, and all the little sprigs of stuff that's coming up. It's that millet that's coming up. So there's a bunch of it coming up over there in the chicken pens. And Maggie's right. Hey, Maggie May. Hey, Maggie May. I know I'm zoomed in so y'all could see the goats. And Mama laying down there, and them chickens just walking around. But it's a kind of overcast day. Right now it's not too hot. I think this week is supposed to get back up in the 90s, and then I think the temperatures are supposed to go back down. Gracie! Mama! She's just laying out. But, yeah, it's, hadn't really had anything. I mean, I could have videoed me putting the carpet and stuff down, but, yeah, I was like, no. And my arm's feeling better. My daughter gave me the name of a chiropractor that one of her bosses goes to. So, and it's relatively inexpensive, so I think I'm going to try to get an appointment. I mean, it's gotten a whole lot better, don't get me wrong. But, like, just washing, when I was washing the truck, I had to make sure that I tried to scrub and stuff with my right hand. And I could do it, but then again, that's what makes it get all sore again. So, I think I'm going to break down and go to the chiropractor. But it's a beautiful day. And I hope that y'all are enjoying your day. I'm not for sure. I may go up and check on Mom, see what she's up to after her, what did she have, blocks, had their nerves cauterized in her back. What was that, a couple of weeks ago that we took her? And she said the other day that her back was hurting, so I guess that didn't work. Or she was just doing too much in the short amount of time after it happened. So, and it could have been the spot where, because they said it would kind of tingle and burn for a couple of weeks. So, and I think she has to go back and have that checked probably this upcoming week. But we're all doing good. I hope y'all are all doing good. I'm going to sit down and figure out the materials that I need for the walls and the ceiling, and see if I can't just order everything from Home Depot. We've talked about me trying to find somebody to, instead of just wasting these 3 or 4 oak trees that are out here, having them cut some boards out of them. I don't know how many we can get, but I may look into that too. There's a place that has a mill that has a mill that they can transport to your property and mill the wood. So I may go over there and talk to them to see how expensive that might be, how much wood that we might can get out of those trees. I'm thinking they're 20-something foot tall. They may be 30, who knows. But like that tree right there, if you cut it into 16-foot sections, you might be able to get, 2 sections of I don't know how many boards. But the oak trees up there, I think they're even, let's just walk around there. I was trying to let my shoulder and back and neck. Let's see. Yeah, and I made a mess. Those right there. I don't know how many boards we can get out of them, but there's 1, 2, 3, and then I'd probably go ahead and have them take that one. Just take all 4 of them and the dead one that's on the other side. So I don't know how much, if it would even be worth, getting the lumber out of them. Wish they were big like the sweet gum tree that we had. And look at the American Beauty berries. I mean, y'all saw the one at the beginning of the video. But aren't they just beautiful? But that way I'd keep the cedars and the pines, and then start whenever, after the house gets built, landscape that, because I wanted that all to be flower beds and stuff too. There's Maggie May. There's Maggie May. Maggie May always likes to go and check on her house. But I just wanted to, I've already made this video longer than I wanted to. I just wanted to kind of catch y'all up on what's going on. And I'm going to try to see if I can't get an appointment with the chiropractor next week. And hopefully I can get back to doing the things I need to get done. So I hope all of y'all are doing well, and I hope this upcoming week y'all have a good week, and if it's hot where you are, stay cool. And yeah, just thank y'all for still coming and watching and leaving me comments. I still appreciate it, even though I have been going MIA. I mean, there's just not a lot of anything to make content on, so I just don't want to bore y'all with the same old every day. I mean, every day, y'all know, I'm taking care of the animals and stuff like that. I did pull some of squash plants up out of the greenhouse and took care of that. I need to weed eat in where the fruit trees are again. And I was thinking, I'm going to measure off down there, because the chain link fencing I have is 24 by 24. And I'm thinking of measuring that section down there and making a 24, use the chain link fence to go around what will be some of my fruit trees, and then having room for other fruit trees. So with that said, y'all take care. We'll catch